On Tuesday, May 15th, 2018, Seattle Mariners second baseman Robinson Cano was suspended 80 games for violating Major League Baseball's joint drug agreement. This is the type of story that leaves you unable to do anything but laugh. After you hear the details, you'll understand why. Well-respected Dominican reporter Hector Gomez broke the story Tuesday morning, stating that according to off-the-record and non-official reports, Cano would be suspended for steroid use. Gomez is usually the first to report on stories that involve Dominican players like Cano. He was the first to report that Jean Segura was signing an extension with the Mariners. It seemed sketchy at best, especially when Gomez cited off-the-record and unofficial sources, but Gomez obviously believed in his report. Moments later, Ken Rosenthal confirmed that Cano would be suspended for 80 games. John Heyman reported that Cano would be suspended for a diuretic, which is seen as a masking agent. Therefore, the suspension will be treated like one for a performance-enhancing drug. Robinson Cano soon followed with a statement that read like every other statement from an athlete who had been busted for breaking the rules. In his statement, Cano said, "This substance was given to me by a licensed doctor in the Dominican Republic to treat a medical ailment. While I did not realize at the time that I was given medication that was banned, I obviously now wish that I had been more careful." Yeah. Me too, Robbie. It's negligent for Robinson Cano to put something in his body that is on the banned substance list. ESPN's TJ Quinn tweeted that Robinson Cano was suspended for taking furosemide, a diuretic commonly used to mask PED use. It's the kind of drug a player is likely to say he took by accident or didn't help his performance. Cano, a man who is handsomely paid for his abilities, had access to clean supplements. Just days before the news of the suspension, on May 13th, Cano was hit by a pitch in his right hand, breaking his fifth metacarpal. It was a significant injury that was going to sideline Cano, the length of which was yet to be determined. On Twitter, fans quickly asked if Cano could serve his suspension while on the disabled list. The answer is yes. Wait, what? That's like taking vacation from work while being put in jail for a couple of weeks. Cano's suspension will be up in mid-August, but the former All-Star would not be eligible for the postseason if the M's were to advance that far. Essentially, Cano is in a position to hurt his team on two separate occasions for the same crime. Absolutely outstanding work by the 35-year-old veteran. General manager of the Seattle Mariners, Jerry Dipoto, records a podcast with broadcaster Aaron Goldsmith. There have been times where Dipoto has talked glowingly about Cano's ability to have a prolonged prime. It's safe to say we have an idea as to why Cano's prime has lasted longer than most. John Heyman reported that Cano's test irregularity was found in an exam over the winter in the Dominican Republic. Since then, Cano had been examining the appealing process, but decided to drop the suspension after his recent injury. That means that Robinson Cano has played this entire season knowing that a PED suspension was waiting for him and decided to take the fall as soon as he knew he'd be out of action for significant time as is. Oh, man. Oh, geez. Seriously, all you can do is laugh. Again, TJ Quinn tweeted that players are not automatically suspended for using diuretics. The suspension means that Major League Baseball was able to prove he was using it to mask a drug. Ultimately, Cano was proven to be a liar, based off what was written in his official statement. As time moves on and more details emerge from this story, it will be interesting to see how Cano is received in Seattle. Cano won't be a free agent until the year 2024, making $24 million a year until then. It's a sleazy move, there's no doubt. It's a great reminder that kayfabe is alive and well in professional sports. How will you react when you see Robinson Cano rejoin the Mariners in August? Personally, I'll probably just laugh, because there's really nothing else I can do.